condition of unease. Moving brain dropping to our knees. Terrifying thoughts of what could be. Horrified by what we cannot see. If we took the time to prepare, we could handle anything out there. But we buy into the safety net. Hasn't added to our comfort yet. What are these things I dread? Is it just in my head? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Why the dread? Why do we hang on? Do we have anything to show? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Tell me, why do we fear the unknown? Why the dread? Why do we hang on? Do we have anything to show? So tell me, why do we fear the unknown?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the UnKnown Show with Kra-Z Wren-A. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking spiders. Spiders on crack. Spiders and raccoons eating grapes and... Let's see. There was some more. A dog adopting baby chicks. A mouse that had a big cracker and had to jump up a giant table. And he did it. He kept trying and trying and kept failing and failing, but he finally made it with the cracker. There's some amazing people. A little girl that's 10 years old and she's blind and she sings the Wrecking Ball. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Amazing. Incredible. Just crazy. Then there's the cicadas. The cicadas, they come out of the ground. And they live underground for 17 years. And they come out. And then they cling onto trees and they grow these wings and stuff. And then they mate. And then they die. And then they give birth. They put their eggs into, they dig holes to the branches of trees and put their eggs in there. I mean, who would have known that, right? I didn't know it. I'm going to have to go looking around my branches and see if there's any holes in there. Because, kind of funny because the last year or two, I haven't heard any cicadas at all. And usually they're really loud. They're cicadas. I don't know, whatever. I call them cicadas. Anyway, yeah, they're pretty cool. My head is getting squeezed by these things. His headset. Too tight. My head must have grown overnight. My headset's too tight and my head's getting squeezed. Squeeze me! Please squeeze me. Okay, thank you. Oh, that felt good. Oh, anyway. So we haven't heard any cicadas, so I guess they went underground. The babies, they actually fall. They go. Okay, the babies, when they do hatch, they go out to the end of the branch of the tree that they were born on. They go out to the end of the branch, and then they drop to the ground, and then they burrow into the ground and stay there for 17 years, and then come out. So most of their life is actually underground, but. And then they come out, they mate, and then they die. And then there's just like thousands of like little shells. You've seen those bugs. They're just, they're like wasting away, and they're just like an empty shell of a bug. Yeah, that's a cicada. Pretty cool, huh? So, anything else interesting in my life? Not really. I just thought I'd get on the radio and bark at y'all for a few minutes, and because I got to go to the bank tomorrow, so I can't really stay on the computer too long tonight because I have to go to bed and get up early so I can get at the bank and cash my check. Otherwise, I won't have any money, and no money, no funny. No. So, there's this funny video I saw. A car was getting towed, and it says car towing doesn't quite go according to plan. And it's on its side, and the tow truck's trying to flip it over with the tow truck. So he's slowly moving forward, and the car's starting to come up to a normal, where the car is supposed to be, flat. And all of a sudden, the car tumbles. It doesn't stay on the street. It tumbles over on the other side, and it rolls down the hill. I mean, I guess that car wasn't meant to be. Seriously. Oh my God. And then there's this other guy. He was flying this airplane in the U.S. Air Force, and he was the jet. He was doing some maneuvers in the sky, and the jet lost control big time. Started doing a out of control thing, and so he parachuted out of it, thinking that the jet was going to crash. But all of a sudden, the jet took over on its own and flew, I don't know how many miles he said it flew. Quite a ways. I don't know, 20 miles or something. I forgot the mileage. But anyway, don't get me on that one. But anyway, the jet flew far by itself. And then it landed in a cornfield, I think. It landed in the snow. What did you say, the snow? Darn it. I think it had snow on it. Anyway, it landed in the snow. Softly. And without wheels. And when they did finally get the jet, it really wasn't in bad shape, and they fixed it all back up, and it was actually able to fly again. But now it's in a museum. But the guy that flew it was telling the story, and, he's lucky to be alive. And the jet is amazingly lucky to not be smashed into smithereens and crashed and, turn into a big giant fireball in the sky. But, things happen. So sometimes the spiritual spirits of the universe come in and join in and take over. So there you go. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool story. Then I see a dog playing with a doe. A deer, a female deer. La 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 la. Oh, I'm not singing, am I? No. And he's about the same size as the doe, which is cute because they're the same size and they're always rubbing heads together, which is just so beautiful. So, yeah, it's cool. I mean, I would love it if my dog would play with the deers in my yard, but I'm afraid that she just wants to chase the deers in the yard because she's part dingo, Australian cattle dog. She's a red dog. She's not one of the black ones. They're kind of ugly. She's all red. She's kind of pretty. She's red and white. And she's actually made to be a cattle dog to chase the cattle around and put them in there, where they're supposed to be. But she's not a cattle dog here at my house. She's a house dog. Poor baby. I know. She should be a cattle dog. She's like just laying around this house going, this is boring. She's probably hating life with me. I need to take her out for a walk or something. Poor dog. She's just... Both my dogs want to get the heck out of here. I know they're just going in circles. They want to get out and smell all the stuff and go out and, try out somebody else's lawn. And would they do that? Maybe. I don't know. That'd be funny if it'd be funny. Well, I don't actually let them go on anybody's lawn. If they see them going towards somebody's lawn, I have them on a leash and I pull them away because, it's not nice to go on somebody else's lawn. That sounds funny. Sounds like I'm going to go on somebody's lawn. No, I wouldn't go on anybody else's lawn either. Oh my gosh. And then there's this electrical fireball that passes through a power line in Montreal, and that thing was huge, and it was like making this bzz, bzz, bzz noise, and it was like really cool. It looked like a Frankenstein movie. It would have been cooler if it was at nighttime, but it was in the daytime. But still in the daytime you could see it. It was huge, and it was just explosive. Awesome looking. And there's like lots of people playing these cool musical instruments. There's this one guy, he's like playing this I forgot what you call it, air drum or something like that. It's like a silver thing. It looks like almost like a UFO. It's got these little round indentations. Kind of looks like a silver bowl turned upside down with these indentations in it, but no holes, just indentations. And each indentation is a different size, and each indentation, when you hit it with your fingers and your hands, it makes a different sound. So he was actually able to play this really beautiful song with this little piece of metal thing. I suppose you could buy it at the store. I don't know. I've been to a music store lately, but I really wasn't looking for that stuff. I was actually playing with the keyboards and stuff there. But yeah, next time I go to the music store, I'm going to go look for that. If it's not really expensive, I'm buying one. That's hot. Seriously, it's cool. I'd love to try that. He looked like he was having a blast playing that, really. It was just so, and he would look so happy playing it, So, yeah, that was awesome. I love it. Sometimes there's just some beautiful things. And here, I've been painting lately, and on the paint program on the computer. Actually, I just had the boring old paint program. I don't have anything special. I used to have the really cool paint program where you can do really cool stuff, but I still have it. And when I plugged it in one day, I put the DVD, I don't know, DVD or CD, whatever the heck it is. It's a round disc, okay? I put that